Oh, that's crazy.
DMT sounds lit.
DMT sounds
too much.
lit.
That sounds fun.
Ayahuasca got me there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you do that? In Ecuador?
Ecuador, yeah.
Oh, you went for the real ceremony.
In Amazon, yeah. Yeah. Neil
is it-
Brennan was like,
okay.
how many ounces they give you? I'm like, ounces? I don't know, man. It was a bowl full of fucking shit that make you tip your head back.
Yeah, a half a coconut.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so when you went, is it, you're still a comedian, right?
Yeah.
So you're still analyzing this thing like, is this cliche? Could you get lost in it?
Yeah, I got lost in it. It takes you there.
Okay.
Duncan said Duncan's all the tied to all the psychedelics.
Yeah.
And he said that one of those guys, Timothy Leary, one of those, like anytime you're fighting, like trying to hold on while you're on mushrooms and like trying to hold on, he goes, you just haven't done enough. He goes, if you do enough of that shit, you're gone. And it's just like, it's out of your control.
Submit.
Yeah, or like, was it Marnie? Not Marnie. What was that Nicolas Cage movie?
Leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah, your favorite actor.
No.
I love Nicolas Cage.
What?
Mandy.
Mandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he tries the most powerful acid. He just goes like, they do it well. He tips his finger and he goes, bong. He's just like in another world.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take enough, you're gone. So this was that. It's like you're not fighting it.
But initially, are you like looking them in the outfits and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like,
It is cool. They're wearing a fucking giant yeah,
You think he's weird with outfits?
I'm
Like,
taking notes.
You know where he?
comedian, like
I'm trying not to be,
You know where he grew up?
He's good at bust balls a little, but he's upset at all that. And he's
I'm
looking at the
taking
way
notes
they
for
dress.
later. I'm taking notes for later. Where
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying.
okay, where'd you get that?
Yeah,
Did you
why
buy
do
that
you
monkey
guys- do you
skull?
really? Exactly, like-
but write it down, get it all, analyze it
Is
later.
this the convince whitey shit? That's when I'm going into those environments. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they really got these people duped. Like,
Yeah.
You think
don't have
I'm
to
a
put the
tourist.
feathers.
Yeah.
Exactly. I haven't seen a single bird in the fucking forest. Like, where do you get these feathers from? Like I would go in with that perspective. I'd hopefully get to the point where I completely submit myself. But initially, I'm going to be...
You're like, what is this? Yeah. It's natural. It's in the Amazon. Everyone just does it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we talked to one guy. We were like on a tour of the Amazon. And we're like, if there was a serving or something like, hey, I think we shouldn't eat like pig anymore because we're like a week out from this thing. Is what thing? Like ayahuasca? He's like, oh yeah, sure. No, you're okay. 7 days, you're good. And I'm like, have you ever done it? He goes, sure, yeah, we all have.
Dude, when I was at this hotel, it's on Navajo land, right? So like a lot of the tour guides and stuff are Navajo. And
Take that shit. Build your fucking
you know what I'm saying?
nice hotels on their land.
Literally, I went on Thanksgiving. It was one of the most. I didn't even realize it. I'm there on Thanksgiving and got the saddest Happy Thanksgiving on the ride to the airport that morning. She's picking us up at 6 in the morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Like literally, shoulders slunked in the front. My wife stole a dream catcher from the fucking hotel. Like, we can't take enough. She goes, I can take this home. I'm like, babe, you can take whatever you want.
Yeah, follow your dream.
Follow your dream.
They do not fight back. Just take it.
So I'm talking to one of our guides, this guy Dylan, who is great, and I asked him, I was like, yo, what are like the stereotypes like amongst yourselves? Like break down the different tribes and shit like that. And he like takes a beat, he goes, all right, I got you. He goes, the Utes, they're the idiots. Like, and they just start, and it was like, they're no different than growing up in New York in the same way we think about
Jersey,
fucking Staten Island,
Long
Jersey, Long Island. It's the exact same shit on the res. And it was so cool to see. Yeah, you get, but they all did, the reason I said this is because they all do peyote, and it's a family affair. It's not like...
It's not looked down on.
It's not looked down on. It is when somebody passes, like the family comes together and the kids do it. They don't look at it as a drug that's for adults. They look at this like transcendent experience that allows you to like connect with, I think, maybe the afterlife or whatever it is that they believe in. But I thought that was a really cool way to look at drugs. Like they didn't think it was like...
spiritual fighting. Yeah, I saw in the old pre-Columbian art, they were all like...
Spiritual fighting?
Yeah, it's the warriors and the shaman are on the same level of like respect. It's like, it's all part of like helping you
Spiritual
fight.
warfare versus like a literal war.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I thought that was interesting, right? Like you're letting kids do it.
Yeah, it's not looked down on at all. It's not drugs.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
how
yeah.
often are you going to do it?
That's the other thing. It's limited, right? It's limited to these experiences. Like, God forbid people die, et cetera.
Yeah,
so
that
it's
guy
kind of protected.
told us, that he was like all these different experiences and people like fucked with it, which he was like, don't fuck with it. He goes, you don't eat meat, you don't have sex for this many days, don't eat meat for this many days, fish is okay. And then afterwards, it's this many days. Lists and his wife came to visit me right then, so they're sober. So I'm like, perfect, I'm not allowed to drink anyway. Yeah. But he's like, don't fuck with it. He goes, there was this one couple that it was like 6 days out. They're supposed to go 8 days. They're like, we're good, you know? And they started fighting immediately. They broke up within a year.
Whoa.
Yeah. But he's telling us all these different experiences. One of them, one of them was like this guy who was like, him and his chick always had this like every 7 months kind of fight of like, he doesn't want kids, she does. And then standard story, put it in the back burner. It was just gonna rear its head again. Put it on the back burner. It's gonna rear its head. And they did this ayahuasca together, and they both just step back from yourself, and they're just like, oh, we're just not right for each other.
Whoa.
And then just broke up.
He goes 10 years later. He's friends with her family, and sees her kids sometimes. Because it was just like clear. It's like, yeah, I do love you, but you want all these things.